World of YouTube. There for sight. That's not, yes. Hands free. Finally picked me up a little phone holder. But enjoy my coffee. Keep my whistle wet. But due to lack of time lately, I've noticed I've been a little more busy out from the YouTube world, but don't get me wrong, I have not forgotten, and I know I need to bring up some more videos. All in due time, my friends. It's just I've been having to come up, oh man, for money or for bills. Bills. And, but that don't stop me from coming out with a good video once in a great while, and I found something very interesting coming from Oakland, California, as you can see in the picture. Old convention center out there. And if you're reading the title, a mummified body was found in the walls of a what the hell? Well, read the title, dang it. Sorry, I gotta convention center, there it is. I'm trying to think of a word while I'm driving. For some reason, I got conservation land stuck in my head. But anyways, for whatever friggin' reason, very interesting because this reminds me of like theater and people that used to do theater back in the 20s, 30s. And you know, people get so wrapped up in that stuff. You know, you have your suicides. But to come out of a convention center, mummified at that. I just imagine what sick wacko was doing back in them days, huh? It's just insane to think. I mean, let alone going into a friggin', you know, say, store or say like a shopping center or a mall, and all of a sudden you find bodies hanging around in the walls. Whether or not this person was put there, worked there, whatever the case may be, stories like this that make you think, what the, how insane this world is. I mean, you can go back into the Romania days, 1592, 1400s, you know, and there's so much sick stuff that has gone on through time. Just to think someone was stuffed in a wall of a convention center. And I mean, yeah, this is supposedly an old, how old it is it's gotta be back, I would say, looking at the picture, it had to have been built at least in the probably 40s, maybe 30s. So, and you know how many stories ramble on about people missing, people chopped up, people, you know, found in odd, mysterious places. Makes the world think. And it still goes on to this day. Unbelievable. Unfrickin' believable. But anyways, I mean, I thought this was interesting because it's gonna make everybody go about and wonder and go through our places where we live. So you just sit there and think about it. How many places you walk into to say, ooh, I wonder what's in this wall or that wall. You know what? It ain't just this place. You gotta think of hundreds of thousands of places throughout the United States. Hell, you can even have museums. Just to think, you walk into a building that's been standing for 100 years. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't find nothing in the old Fitchburg, in my town hall that was renovated a few years back or 3 years back. I think they got it all. No, they got it finished in 2020, I believe, or the beginning of 2021. Started it in 2019. But yeah, due to COVID and everything hitting it, it took longer. But they took that from each and every wall and replaced it. And flooring to that, they took that down to, I think it was a shell. But that don't leave out any other buildings throughout across the country, United States, to say what lies beneath any wall. Something to think about, folks. Because if you're starting to find bodies like this, that's right. Where else is there bodies stuffed in? And yeah, they were doing their renovation on this building too, so. I like to go through a lot of old buildings out there, boy, because I tell you, a lot of things back in the day was stuffed in the wall. Especially the morticians, yeah. People that like to, for whatever reason, stuff bodies in a frickin' wall. I mean, let alone that should have been a question of, you know, when people do that, people are supposed to be buried or whatever, but they take the body and stuff it in a wall. That would have made anybody think twice. Of any building, don't care where it is, any old structure. A lot of crazy stuff happened back in them days, boys, so something to think about. Something to think about. That's why I like bringing up articles like this, because you gotta think. You just can't think, oh, there's an old building. There's all them buildings too, man. Haunted. But anyways, I thought I'd share this. I found that very interesting. So, be safe, take care, and always beware. You don't know what kind of place you're going to be at one day and something just happened to crumble out of the wall. Hell, you could even find some money. But, till the next video, folks. This world these days and throughout time, man, gotta make one wonder and think. You gotta think, and you gotta keep thinking. What lies behind this whole planet? Underneath, in the walls, out.